Hey, what's happening, Disney? It's me, the Guy01, and welcome to this week's versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. Let's try that again. Welcome to this week's versus episode on the Walkthrough channel. This week, the match is Roman Reigns against Bryan Danielson. We actually had a lot of birthdays this week, and despite all the birthdays this week, it was actually kind of hard to figure out a match for this week because so few of the people are in this game. We had, well, first of all, we had Road Dogg's birthday. Road Dogg Jesse James. His birthday was on the 20th. He turned 54, and I actually missed that one last week. Sorry. You got WWE Hall of Famer Mr. T's birthday, May 21st. He turned 71. It was Daniel Bryan's birthday on the 22nd. He turned 42, and of course, you know, he's not in this game. So I actually had to download him right before I started this. It was Bray Wyatt's birthday, May 23rd. He turned 36, and he's not in this game. And I actually didn't realize that until trying to set this match up. I don't know why he's not in it. And then as I started thinking about it, I was like, when was the last time we saw Bray Wyatt on TV? And I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the last time we even saw Wyatt. I know he's been having some... Ever since Vince came back in control, like at WrestleMania 39, like that weekend, I don't think we've seen Wyatt, and I know there's been some creative differences between Wyatt and the company. And then, of course, there was Roman Reigns' birthday, May 25th. He turned 38. It was Bo Dallas' birthday, same day, May 25th. He turned 33. And today is Natalya Neidhart's birthday. She turns 41. So happy birthday to all of them. Alright, moving on to Raw. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens confronted Paul Heyman. During the promo, Imperium came out to confront Owens and Zayn. Matt Riddle then came out to even up the odds. Brawl ensued, ending with Owens, Zayn, and Riddle standing tall. The next segment was a backstage segment that showed Brock Lesnar attacking Cody Rhodes backstage, mainly targeting his arm. This would come into play later in the night. Bronson Reed beat Ricochet. Zoe Stark beat Candice LeRae. Brock Lesnar came out claiming that Cody was too injured to fight him at Night of Champions and that the match would be called off. This then led to Cody coming out to confront Brock, saying that, yeah, he's not too hurt to fight him, or to not fight him. This then led to Brock attacking Rhodes again, going after his arm again, and seemingly breaking his arm before officials could break it up. This then led to a backstage segment where Triple H basically tried to talk Rhodes out of fighting Brock at Night of Champions, saying that you're too injured to fight. Rhodes was like, nope, I'm not missing this. I'm gonna fight him no matter what, despite the injury. And yeah, a lot of people didn't really like this because it feels like they're trying to recreate the whole thing that happened with Hell in a Cell a year ago. You know, when he legitimately tore his pec before his match with Seth Rollins and then still wrestled the match. I feel like people were like, they're trying to recreate that moment, but the thing is, when it happened with Seth, it was a legitimate injury. So him just saying I'm going to do it was more. It was way more impactful because he was legitimately injured. I mean, we have injury angles all the time in WWE. And while they're effective to a point, there's something special about the fact that he was legitimately injured and still went on to have a great, hard-hitting match. So by trying to recreate that and putting so much focus onto it, even though it's not a real injury, it just isn't going to have the same effect. But they're still trying to make it have the same effect, which, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as effective. Chad Gable and Otis beat the Viking Raiders. Finn Balor. Oh no. How dare you? Uh-oh. Let's see if Finn Balor beat Shinsuke Nakamura. If I didn't, he did. Raquel Rodriguez attacked Sonya Deville. After the match, Chelsea Green attacked Raquel, which brought out Shotzi to defend Raquel, establishing the two of them as new partners. I guess Raquel got overlived pretty quick. Ooh. And DDT. Dominic Mysterio beat Apollo Crews. And in the main event, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Matt Riddle beat Imperium in a 6-man tag. Moving on to SmackDown, which should be pointed out was actually a tape show, as the entire roster has already traveled to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions. Austin Theory beat Sheamus to retain the title. In a pretty good match. Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi beat Bayley and Io Sky, kind of furthering that whole storyline of Damage Control breaking up. Cameron Grimes beat Ashante the Adonis of Hit Row before being attacked by Baron Corbin, setting up that feud for the future. LA Knight beat Rick Boogs. For some reason, the Street Profits were on commentary for that match. I don't know what they have to do with either one of those guys. It's kind of weird that you have a tag team doing commentary for two single competitors match. AJ Styles beat Karrion Kross, trying to build up momentum before his World Heavyweight Championship match against Seth Rollins. Uh-oh. Ow. And in the main event, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman were on the KO show. The Usos then came out, despite being told to not come out by Roman Reigns. They came out and ended up taking out both Owens and Zayn before handing the undisputed tag titles over to Reigns and Solo. Ow. So that was Raw and SmackDown this week. Some good matches, some advancing some storylines. I mean, it was your basic go home show, or two go home shows, I guess. Um, Basically, that final, trying to do the last bit of build up before the pay per view. Alright, let's finish this match. Oop. So, what were your guys' thoughts on the whole Rhodes-Brock storyline? What do you guys think of them, kind of trying to recreate that magic of the whole injury that Cody had before his match with Seth, and that whole, build up. Again, I don't think it's gonna work the same because, when it was against Seth, it was a legitimate injury, and we didn't realize the extent of it until, night of, when he took off his jacket and you could see his damaged chest. I mean, just that visual alone was way more impactful than anything that they've done with, Brock attacking him backstage, injuring his arm in the ring. Just the subtlety of a legitimate injury is more than like a drawn-out theatrical attack, like they've done with Brock. Another thing that's kind of concerning about this is they're putting so much attention on the injury that it feels like it could be something used as an excuse for Cody to lose, or kind of something like that. And I probably said that in the worst way possible, but what I'm trying to say is it almost seems like they're building it up as something that could cause Rhodes to lose, something that could hinder him and allow Brock to, exploit in order to get a win. And then, in the future, Cody can be like, I was injured, that's why you beat me. And possibly lead to a third match down the line. And I think that's what I'm worried about more. Because, yeah, Cody needs to move on from Brock and go back to Reigns quick. Oh, man. Oop. Cool. Go for it. He's gonna kick out though. Yep. Oh no. Yeah. No, you don't. Ah. Oh, no, you don't. Get off me. But yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm worried that they're gonna use the whole, injury as Brock. I can already see what's gonna happen. It's Brock exploits Cody's injured arm in order to get the win at Night of Champions. A couple weeks later, Cody comes back saying that if he wasn't injured, he would have had Brock, and basically challenges him for one more match, because they'd be split 1-1, so a best out of 3 kind of thing. I mean, I can basically see that whole next few weeks of television, even the next few months, playing out. Let someone drop. Alright. Boom. Man punch. Off the ropes. Bang. It's over. Yeah. Well, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I make videos all the time. Let me know on what you thought of this week's Raw and SmackDown, what your predictions are for Night of Champions. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Guy01 and the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, signing out. Bye, guys.